Hey guys. One more time. Welcome back to my 2 cents. Oh, welcome back. Okay, so we're here for another episode of my 2 cents. I just wanted to just knock them out of the way. And so here we are. This one is about Megan Thee Stallion. So as you see in the title, we're talking about Miss Megan herself, and is Megan the issue? Once again, in this 2 cents, this isn't facts. This is strictly an observation. Strictly an observation. A think piece. Given the opportunity for her stands, because I love Megan, so I want to put that out there for all the Megan stands. It's no hate over here. It's just an observation of Megan Thee Stallion. Just an observation. So if you agree with what I said, with what I'm saying, or you can understand with as being just, clear-headed and seeing this is no judgment. This is just an observation. Put it down in the comment section. If you think I'm completely wrong and I am reaching, I want to hear that too. And I communicate with people back and forth in the comment section. So I like to hear people's opinion of what I say. So let's get on into this video. Okay, so again, this is about Megan Thee Stallion. And what made me think about this was the other day. I was at work, right? And I'll be, when I'm driving, I'm doing my thing. I'm driving for long periods of time. I have a lot of time to think. So I just happened to just start thinking about Megan because something came across my skin that she was dating Klay Thompson. And I was like, okay, well, she's dating him. Good for her. I hope it works out. But my first thought was, this is just a thought. This isn't what this isn't what the video is about. This is just a thought that I'm throwing out there about Megan. This is, for her, for the future, as she going forth dating. I'm gonna need Megan first to stop going public with her man. Like, period. Unless it is over 6 months, then it's consistent. That you're in a relationship with these people, then that's when you go public. I get it that you want people to know who you're dating and all that stuff, but if it's not over 6 months, be quiet. Keep it to yourself. Like, keep it to yourself. Why we don't need to know everybody that you lay in the bed with? We don't. We really don't. Because all that does is begin to make Megan look bad. Somebody I saw on the internet put, like, Megan dating history. I didn't need to see this. Even though I knew this, I didn't need to see this. Like, they literally had, like, Tory, what was the first guy? The rapper guy? I forget the rapper guy. It was a rapper guy when she first came into the Tory lanes. It was the African guy. I forgot all about him. I think she went to a funeral with him. Forgot all about him. Then he disappeared. Then it was it another basketball player or football player named Tory again? Another Tory guy. Then he disappeared, and now she popped out with Klay Thompson. See, too many bodies. And I think it was a few more. Party, too many bodies that keep adding up that we're seeing. We don't need to see everybody that you're smashing. We don't, because then you begin to get a name for yourself. This was Party's issue, that you had too many bodies, that you was sleeping with too many people. You know what I mean? So if you don't want a name for yourself in a business, I think just as an observer, Megan, we don't need to know everybody that you have sex with, even though you want us to know. We don't need to know, okay? Because if you and Klay break up, you break up in silence. Each guy, you break up in silence, and then you appear with a new one. So keep the guy in silence until you guys are like this. You and Klay look like you're like this. So hopefully you guys, this one works out for you. But if it doesn't, then that's another guy on your belt. That's on you, that you got a notch on your belt that you didn't slept with in the industry. Slow down, Wody. Slow down. But that's not what this video is about. So let's keep going. So what this video was actually about is Megan Thee Stallion and her relationship with the women in the industry. So I've titled the video, "Is She the Problem?" Because I want to know now, is she the problem? Because when Megan first came in the game, Megan ushered in Megan, Glorilla, Sexy Red, Lotto. They ushered in an era of girls can be in the same industry and get along. And Megan used to do interviews with people, and people used to ask her, like, is this the new wave of, how you guys work together? Are we gonna be seeing this more? And we love to see the camaraderie. I know I was one of them. Because personally, my favorite rapper out of all of them is Lotto. I just have a thing for Lotto. I love her. Right? Oh, Glorilla. Glorilla's my number one. Lotto's my number two. Right? So, but I love to see the camaraderie between all of them. I love when they did videos together. I love when they popped out at events together. I loved how they supported each other. I loved all of it. We ate it up. Because I think we were really sick of all of what was happening in the industry all these years with females rappers acting they had to be one. All the female rappers had to hate each other. Blah, blah, blah. I think we wanted to see the camaraderie between the women, and it was beautiful to see. So when the fuck did it take a shift? When did it take a shift with Megan? So let's go down the memory lane. Did you follow me here? So I know she still absolutely right now gets along with Young Miami because they always play with each other. When Young Miami said she would love to sleep with Megan Thee Stallion, so they have a relationship that they probably would eventually if they wanted to sleep with each other because they both are beautiful women, and Young Miami is very open about that. So I know she don't have a problem with them. I know she still have a relationship with one of the dolls. I think the dark skinned one or whatever. I don't remember all their names. Just a few dolls out there. And we're gonna get to what happened in the news recently. So the first official beef was Nicki Minaj, which was strange. Years ago when they made Hot Girl Summer, she did the whole live stream with Nicki Minaj, and she was paying homage. Got her on a song. They worked together. The difference between the two of them, Nicki Minaj work on loyalty. You fuck with her, you can't fuck with her ops. You fuck with her ops, you're no longer fucking with her. You're an enemy for life, right? Megan Thee Stallion worked. I am free to do whatever I want to whenever I want to. And she worked with her op, which was Cardi B. And those were the two biggest people, Cardi and Nicki. Everybody know the rivalry for years. And that probably rival would go down forever. There's no going back. I don't think there will ever be a making up between those two. It's never going to happen, right? So she have a major falling out with Nicki Minaj. She works with Cardi B. They do WAP. They become friends, or what it looks like they were friends, right? And had a cordial relationship. They did WAP, then they did bongos. They was performing together on TV shows. They were doing live streams together. You could tell Cardi and her had built a genuine relationship, right? Or from what it looks like. And then fast forward, she breaks up with Party. Cardi still works with Party allegedly with the music and other thing, and she wanted Cardi to Party out because she's no longer dating him and no longer be friends with him. Cardi decided not to, so I don't know if this is facts or fiction. This is just what's in the blogs. So Megan decided to end the friendship with Cardi. I don't know how true that is, but it possibly is. Possibly is. I know Cardi said something about it. She told them that she's going to be cool with both of them or whatever. But I don't know how that really went over with Megan. You haven't seen them together since. You haven't seen them talk since. You haven't seen them communicate online. People, I don't know if they're following each other anymore. I don't know what's their relationship. It is what it is. So, according to the blogs, that relationship is severed. So, Nicki Minaj is severed. Cardi B is severed. So they go, here comes Glorilla. Glorilla was not popping before. She goes on tour with Megan Thee Stallion. She becomes popping. She becomes bigger than Megan Thee Stallion, right? Outsold Megan Thee Stallion with the albums, the whole nine. And I told you I'm a Glorilla fan. So if you go back with her album drop, she pinned my comment on her Instagram at the very top. Like I was telling her fans, come on, let's support our girl. We gotta, pull some numbers. We gotta do numbers. Put my comment at the top, okay? Because I was a huge Gorilla fan. I support her, right? So I was happy with their relationship. Okay, they looked so cute together. Everybody loved Gorilla. She's a Leo. Leos attract everybody. You know, she's a very positive person. And then here we are in 2025. Allegedly, Glorilla did put something on her stories, and then it had Tori's song on it. Megan got mad. She unfollowed Glorilla, and then Glorilla called her. She followed her back, and then I don't know what happened after that. And then one of the dolls recently just came out and said Megan didn't like her for real. They're not real friends or whatever. And one of them asked one of them for a threesome. I don't know. It's something with the dolls was like. And now they're not friends again. Allegedly, once again, according to the blogs, they're not friends again over a guy. Don't know what guy we're talking about. Are we talking about Tory Lanez again? I have no idea. So now that's another relationship severed in the music industry. Another female rapper. So the only people that's left is Lotto. The other one that hangs with them, that they all did the song together. I can't remember her name. She was a dark skinned one that's pregnant right now. I can't remember her name. Both of the Lotto and the other one is a Capricorn like myself. I can't remember her name, but y'all probably know what her name is. Put it in the comment section. So, and Capricorns, we don't fool with drama like that. You bring us drama, we're done with you anyway. So, but I don't know who is left for Megan female wise to, get along with in the rap game. Who's left? Sexy Red. I don't see her getting into it with Sexy Red. Sexy Red is too cool for school. I don't see her getting into it with Sexy Red. Okay, Sexy Red is another who I love to death. We're from the same town. We're from St. Louis. I don't see her getting into it with Sexy Red. But honestly, who is left for Megan Thee Stallion to get into it with? That she built relationships with, that she was close with, that she worked with. Who's left? So my question to now is to the Megan fans, and I'm a Megan fan. I love Megan. Is Megan the problem? And why is it that she can't keep a relationship? Is it maybe because she had the only child syndrome, that she don't know how to share, that she don't know how to truly be friends with other females? She don't like to share the spotlight. I don't know what it is. But is it an Aquarius thing that she can just cut off people with no regard and don't give a damn at the end of the day because they didn't mean shit to her in the first place? It could be a little bit of both. Because I knew several Aquariuses in my life. I'm a Capricorn. We didn't really I just didn't like certain ways about Aquarius. You know what I mean? So it could be a bit of both, in my opinion. Because these people didn't really do anything terrible to Megan Thee Stallion. But in Megan Thee Stallion eyes, what they did was vital enough to cut them off and never speak to him again. And we don't know the backstory, behind the scenes. So I would love to hear, we not excluding Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj have no problem getting online and going on a tirade about whoever. Right now, Nicki Minaj is on her tirade about Jay-Z and Roc Nation. So like hell, she's not. We're not talking about Nicki. Nicki will tell it all. I'm talking about the other girlies that she was friends with. I would love for them to come out and tell the truth. I would love for them to tell us what is really going on between you and Megan Thee Stallion. What really happened? So we don't have to guess anymore. I want somebody to freaking come out here and clarify exactly what's going on and why. Somebody really spill the tea. What's really happening? What's going on with Megan Thee Stallion to the point where people don't want to deal with it no more, or people be like, screw her, or whatever, or vice versa, or she's walking away from people? What is happening? What do we need to know that we don't know? Is Megan the problem? Is people like, you know what, she's too much, I'm cool. She caused too many issues, I'm cool. What is it about Megan that's she is not holding friendships in the industry? I don't know if it's fact or if it's fiction. This is just, again, my 2 cents and my own personal observation of what I'm seeing happening in her situation, right? So I'm gonna stop there because I didn't want it to be a long video. I just wanted to get straight to the point. Put something out there. Let y'all think about it. And if y'all agree with me or not, I want to hear about it in the comment section. Like, comment, share, subscribe. That is my 2 cents on Megan Thee Stallion. See y'all in the next one. Bye.